I knew from my experience in working with other large franchisors that it needed to be dead simple. So we really just looked at where is there a real gap in the market, and do we have the right machine built to fit into that gap? Scale alone makes things complicated, and so we need to keep it dead simple. So there's a gap in the market. We have the right machine built. That's scalable and it's simple, meaning we can open a very small footprint, have very few clients paying more than you would in, say, a class-based model, and do really well. It needed to be just the one service, right? So we could just have one coach on the floor with up to 6 clients at any given time and still meet the brand promise of personal training. So yes, it's easy to differentiate.
As the business continues to progress and I expand, I have this business model that's able to expand quickly, and the less I can have people at the door, the better. The less I can spend on each club, the better. So now I can expand very fast at a low cost. The more money in my pocket, the more money I can use on advertisement, ad spend, the more I can save, the better, especially with a low budget business. So it's instant return because I'm not paying as much for the software in itself, so I'm saving money there. Then if I can get more traffic into the times where I can't afford to put people on staff, I'm gaining revenue without spending more money in those spaces. And I believe BizOps is the only thing that makes it possible.
The average lawsuit for a gym costs $25,000 and defense costs alone. Settlement is $50,000 and it takes 3.5 years on average to resolve. If you could avoid that, that's a big headache for you to avoid. Smaller gyms, they really need to be concerned about workers' compensation and local unemployment offices because state's the one who really wants the money. You have a contractor that you let go and they go and make an unemployment compensation claim. But guess who's coming knocking on your door to say, are they employees or are they contractors? Right now, unemployment's knocking on your door, super aggressively trying to determine, should you have been treating this person as an employee, therefore paying into unemployment all these years? You haven't. But again, you've got the problem. It's too late. We should have been talking 6 months ago.
The per square foot is all based on the formula of how many members do you think you can have, how much revenue you're going to be bringing in. I know plenty of clubs who are successful paying $30 a foot, and I also know people who aren't successful paying $8 a foot. For me, it's based on these criteria, based on what I feel like a 20 to 30,000 foot club is going to produce, what our price point is, the percentages of breakdown between the tiered memberships, obviously personal training, having strong personal training programs. So you put all that in, and I know on a 20 to 30,000 foot club that I've got to be around that $8 to $12 a square foot. All landlords want successful businesses, but most of them are willing to have that conversation. And if they see that you have a well operating business, keep a negotiation transactional and not emotional.
Being able to do $40,000 a month at a gym in 2,000 square feet with 100 members, it's almost like, of course, let's do that. For me, the economics make so much sense. The fact of being able to do $40,000 a month with 100 members versus if you wanted to make that same money in a large group model, you got to have close to 500 members. Small group, the retention rate is usually lower. You have less people, and you're able to make more money in a lot less space, right? And with a lot less staff.
The studio manager's #1 KPI should always be revenue. That is their #1 KPI, getting that revenue to move up. One of the most first things we do is we raise pricing. Raising pricing strategy. So 4 categories under marketing: product, price, place, promotion. Price, people don't think it's a function of marketing. It absolutely is. And if you get your pricing strategy right to where everyone wants the best thing and it looks like a no-brainer, you just increase profits overnight.
What's made me successful in my entire career is pure 100% authenticity. What I say is what I mean. After 6 weeks and I don't know how many thousands of dollars worth of ads, we'd only had 2 people sign up, and we had 50 people sign up in less than 24 hours. Your ability to create relationships in any business is 100% the value you have. GC is where every business owner, retail, wholesale, direct consumer, membership type businesses should be putting 99.999, I can't say it enough, percent of their entire marketing into that particular field. If you're a true representation of your own customer as the owner, you'll make choices for your business that other people will align with you.